Right, so we have arrived. We're in Bristol. Didn't even guess it at all. These are probably two of my worst cars ever. What's your opinion on the Beatles?
Yeah, well, they're a little bit overgrown.
I can't stand them. And they both got, oh no, those are old plates and they're not personalised. So yeah, we're in Bristol. Lexi surprised me. And we're going for a walk now. We've just parked up. Lexi's driven Leon all the way down. So she had a little issue with parallel parking. But we just end up walking pretty much to the front of the building and realised there's no park there and it's actually private residence. So we just walked up to someone's house pretty much.
Yeah, but it doesn't say. Like,
So, well, it does. You just click the sign.
I didn't. It was fallen over. I put it right so people can read it.
So I think
down here though.
I think it's a path. I'm looking on that path. Basically, there's a really nice walk and park that Lexi's also done some research and found. And it's down there. If you guys can see, there's the path there that Lexi's walking to. So there's the path that we're trying to get to. It's over there. We've ended up walking through all these houses. And a really cool blacked out Jag. But yeah, let's try to get to this path and out of the residential. So we have made it onto the actual walk, and that's the view from the front. Obviously we were walking the other side of that, and it's just, if you see there's people all up there, it's actually quite difficult to comprehend how big this park is. Got a motorway running right in the middle of it. I think, I don't know if there's park other side of it, but Madam wants us to walk through mud now. But yeah, we're gonna go for a wander. It's just massive big open area, and obviously there's residentials all around, and that's just amazing. When look at the view. No idea what that is or what it was. So this is basically a surprise trip from Madam for me for my birthday. So I actually have no idea. I've just found out and realised we're in Bristol. We're here for the night, and I have no idea what she's got planned for us or anything like that. And just look at her. So yeah, I have no idea what we're doing. She's got, I think, a few things planned. This is one of them. We just got here probably about half an hour ago. Not too far of a drive. I pretty much just ran down, and she's still at the top, trying not to fall. To be honest, it is quite a steep. But let's see if she falls. We're gonna catch her on camera. Meow. So, shall I look at Google Maps? See that tower in the distance? Yes, it looks really far. It's actually not that far. There seems to be a couple of runs up there. So now we're gonna have to walk all the way up, and don't think camera does justice. That's a very steep hill. Right, so we've made it almost to the tower. You can just see that's how far we come. Quite a long way. Beautiful walk though. But here is some of the remains of, I don't know what you want to call it. Definitely, I'm going to say a foundation, you know, because it goes all the way along there. It's definitely to be some type of foundation, I think. You can zoom out, you can see it all here. And it all looks to be connected. Very odd shape as well. Could be part of a defense wall or something like that. Assuming there's a car stop on the hill over there, be a very good vantage point to put another one. So that's the current view, and that is Bristol. Look at that. First thing I've scouted out is IKEA. You can just see it coming to the distance there. This looks like some type of defensive wall. Right, so guys, really sorry that we stopped filming by the tower because it was that interesting. We found out some information from a local as well. It was that interesting. I decided to actually make it into a separate video because you guys really enjoy these war exploration type videos of old barracks, stuff like that. But yeah, we're back on the holiday vlog. We've got to walk all the way back. Hopefully I think most of it is downhill. Got a little bit of uphill back on the other side. But yeah, that's a separate video. It'll be up right there. I think I'll probably post that before I post this video. Short and sweet little exploration. Check that video out. Really interesting. We learned quite a lot from the local. Really cool place. Didn't expect that at all. So we start our descent down the massive hill. And as you guys know, we parked literally right by that yellow building. And also speaking to the local as well, found out that started up as a manor house. Didn't catch any dates though. And then was a mental institute for a while, and now it's been turned into private flats, like almost everything does in England. But yeah, very interesting. So manor house, and some point in time was used as a mental institute. Not too sure exactly what mental institute, but some type of mental institute. And then now, like everything else in this day and age, turned into private residence, so private flats. But anyway, yeah.
Everything that used to be cool turns into high-end residential, they call it.
Yep. Right, we've made it into the centre. We've just parked and I've just seen all these big white trailers. It looks like to me like there's a film set going on. Those definitely look like film trailers. So as you guys can see the cranes, we've made it to the harbour of Bristol. We're going to find some food because we're both starving. But we're going to have a look at these filmed trailers and see what's happening, because this looks really interesting. This crane really fascinates me, and then I've just realised just behind where the Tesla's gone past is some old carriages. Looks like an old goods van as well. But we're going to find some food. But this is Bristol. What area is this Bristol? So it's just like the waterfront-ish.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. Nice boat, to be honest. We just realised now this boat, if you guys can see, has a helicopter on it. So, nice boat. So big. So we found some tracks. Found some train tracks. And I think I've worked out the train is just behind that cherry picker there in that building. Because we're yet to go down there though. But I don't see the train. From what all the photos show, it's an old steam train. So let's go have a look and see what we find. So BHR, Bristol Heritage Railway, I'm guessing. But it's kind of hard to film and thingy. But here's the train. What? That's just holding the tracks in place so they don't shift. It's like a clamp.
So that will move back?
No, that will never move. They're missing the sleeper. It's completely disintegrated. And that one's not far off either. So I thought this was just a little siding. Turns out the track goes around, so we're gonna have a look where that goes, and then the track also goes to the right there along the wall, along the harbour wall. So we're gonna have a walk and see where this goes, and let's see what we find. It's actually beautiful old wagons, or freight wagons, but they're beautiful. What we found the end of the line there is right there. I found another little platform, little station, another little wagon, and someone has lost a whole loaf of bread. But yeah, let's go look at this little thing, see what that is. I think it looks like a little crane. This has definitely seen better days. Very old. looks like some type of bucket mechanism. Like, you know, like you get a claw. That's what it looks like to me. Some attachment of a crane or something like that. Yeah, that is the end of the line. Probably used to go on, but not anymore. Right, so we finished. We are off now to the accommodation, which I still don't even know where it is. I'm gonna go down here in this building, down to the car. My phone's about to die as well. Rookie error, didn't bring a power bank. Yes, and they are filming here. I couldn't find out where they're filming though, but there's a whole bunch. But yeah, we're gonna get to the car, head to accommodation. I'm probably gonna have a nap because I'm really tired. So back out, we've had a nice relaxing nap. Our hotel was pretty much just lights right in front of us there. We're walking on this massive suspension bridge over. That's the road we came up to, and that's our hotel just over there. Those lights there. But yeah, very interesting bridge, beautiful bridge. I'll put some shots in of it from obviously not being on it. But we're gonna walk about halfway and have a look. But tomorrow there's a tunnel down at the bottom on the other side of the river. Don't know if you guys can see the river. You can just about see it. I'm not going to stick my phone out too much. We're quite high up now, so we're now approaching the other end of the bridge. Yeah, it is a road bridge as well, but it is toll. I'm not too sure how much it costs, but I'm guessing it's quite pricey. I think it's just, this is like a small little bridge. But there's Bristol. Really beautiful. But yeah, we're probably gonna walk around back the other side now. Right, so we're on the other side of the bridge now. You know I mentioned about a tunnel. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a railway tunnel just down there, and the track goes along. We're trying to see it, but we just can't see it down there. It's really dark. We're gonna try and get there tomorrow morning. That's my biggest goal. And I'm just admiring the beautiful view of Bristol. But yeah, I think we're going to walk around again, but on that side of the bridge, and see what we can see. It is very windy. Yeah. So this is the view now from the other side of the bridge. It's actually, you can see the water. The water is extremely low, and there's the road beside us. Now if I look, I can't see where this bridge comes out. There's a railway bridge that I want to try, but all I know, there's a path all the way along the left side of the river, so we're going to have a look at that. But just take a look at that, man. That is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It's massive as well. So look at all that. But let's walk back the other side and see what we can see.
Bridge opened in 1864.
1864. There's the road, and now we're at the other end of the bridge. I'm not sure too how I end up here. There's a little castle tower thing, and there's the bridge we just walked on. Literally, we just walked through a little bit of a bush, and then ended up on like this footpath. But that is absolutely stunning. Really beautiful bridge. And this random tower, which we're not too sure, but we're gonna go back down and find some food because we were both starving. Right, again, not too sure how you guys can see this, but we have found a jungle gym. Now, for me, this is super rare because in England they don't have many of them.
No.
We're in South Africa, where we're from. There's loads of them. I think you guys can just about see it. Oh, it's massive. Oh wow, this is big. You guys can just about see it. I know it's super dark. I'm really sorry, but oh, there's two. Yeah, we found a giant jungle gym play area. And look at that. And she's found a rocking horse, which she's probably going to break because she's way too big and heavy for us. I told you.
Wait.
This is going to end really badly. This is going to end really badly.
No. Please. Is it one of these?
What? This is gonna end so badly. There you go. Now I've got the flash on. Fuck. You're enjoying yourself. But now you guys can get. There you go. There's a bit more of the jungle.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. That's fun though.
So someone wants to go on a seesaw. I'm too big because now you're stuck. Got him.
Please don't do that. No, I'm not letting my guard down now.
This is literally, I'm lying like a bloody cowboy. Look at him, one-handed and filming. I don't like this. We've left the play area now, and now we're gonna go and find some food because I am starving. Look what you've done.
Yeah.
Not too sure if you guys can see that, which is a fox. Oh, we just climbed to the fence.
Oh.
We're back at our hotel. Leon is sitting right there. You guys can just see him against the wall.
But there was a little fox having an investigation of all the cars.
Yep, lovely evening. We're gonna get back into our hotel now and probably watch some TV and then go to bed because I'm really tired.
Something very weird about Bristol and people putting mannequins in their windows is very creepy. I don't understand it.
There's been a few of those, but yeah. Our hotel's just right here, just on the right. Someone's lost their cat. And I'm not sure this is railway. We need to actually have a look at this.
No, like I think it doesn't operate anymore. Like,
Oh.
It used to be a heritage site.
Wait a second, that's a massive hole.
Yeah.
Right, so I didn't realise this is actually a railway station. It's all locked up and stuff like that. But I don't know if I can get a clear photo, but how deep. Look at that. It's a railway tunnel, and what's reflecting, I'm not too sure what is down there. That's absolutely mental. That is really deep. I can just barely see with my eyes down at the bottom. But this is an old railway station. There we go, have a look. That is crazy, look at that. So we're literally just outside. And that's what we found. If you guys want to pause the video now. But... Right guys, good morning. Day 2. We're down to get some breakfast. We're just in the lift because Madam didn't want to take the stairs.
It's not this one. It's the one
First
below.
floor. Going down.
Right, we've just all packed. And we're off. Got our bags. One last view from the hotel room. And there's the bridge just over there. And there's the river. The river's quite full now. But yeah, we are ready to go and see Leon for the first time today. So here's a quick shot of what we looked at last night. So there's the old railway tracks. And there's the hotel we stayed at. So really interesting. Looks like it's old steps. And then we go down. Really interesting. And then that's it. And then the car's parked down there. And then there's our bridge in the background. So we're back at the car. I'm just waiting for Lexi. She's coming down now. She's just signed us out. But the hotel's behind me. And then look at that view. And so there's the bridge. And you guys can just see there's that tunnel I was on about last night. So we've had a look and we're just not too sure how to get to it. But if I show you a better angle, there we go, there it is. So it's some type of railway tunnel, but I'm not too sure how to get down there because obviously the road's up there and I have no idea how we're gonna get down there. Looks like there's a path, but again I don't see any roads. I had a look on Google Maps and look who's back. Anyway, we're gonna get in the car, go for a little bit of exploring and see what else we find.